Come into the room, family. Come into the room. I want to welcome everybody here tonight. Welcome you, welcome, welcome. I am the H-Town Vet, and I'd like to welcome you to our channel, a place where we will discuss a variety of benefits available to veterans, active duty members, and their dependents. Family, thank you for showing up, being here with us. We appreciate your patience. Give us a chance to check our sounds. We'll be right back with you. Thank you for your patience, family. Let's get into it. Tonight, who we have in first in the room tonight, we have 66 Love says, hello, H-Town Vet. Our sister Grace, we were missing you. I was worried about you. You and Farm Girl Rebel. I almost reached out to you again. Grace says, 7:30, okay, hope y'all had a lovely day. I'm going to start Taco Tuesday and get ready for the Target. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Now we got Minnie says, hey, H-Town family. Yes, indeed. Much love to you and everybody speaking. And I apologize. This was prior. And y'all started talking. Okay, I'm just making sure we got all your little texts on here. Then we have San Diego Marine says, good evening, veteran family. And showing love to everybody and to me. And good evening, my brother. And salute the hold on, let me put it back on the where y'all can see me. Salute the chat. Yes, indeed, family. Boy, y'all are at it tonight. All right. Y'all just chatting it up, okay? Downtown Norfolk. Make sure I got y'all information on here, family. Ooh, I didn't know y'all was chatting so much. We are in it today. That's good to know that y'all interactive like that. Let me see if I missed anybody. And I know y'all communicating with each other. Say Betty Bops, the sheriff is the town. Sheriff in the town. She is. Oh boy. Jimmy Elmore say, good evening, everybody. Yes, indeed. Family, y'all are chatting away. We're going to get ready to get into it. Yes, indeed. All right. No apologies, H-Town. We're here for you. Thank you so much. I had to get me something I hadn't eaten since earlier. I was doing this here, getting this thing together. Sometimes it's not as difficult. You go smooth. Sometimes there's a lot of information. You got to make sure we've done everything. And family, thank y'all for being here. Let's get to it. Thank you for showing up. We love the family and we appreciate you. And we thank you for being involved. And we mean that from the bottom of our heart. Yes, indeed. Let me see. Yes, indeed. And we, for those that are new to the channel and those that have been here for a while, we honor every branch of the military, whether it's Coast Guard, Space Force, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. We love you all. And right now we got 10 likes and 8 watching. Thank y'all so much for being here. Family, we do have rules, and our rules are real clear. Number one, you will be respectful to the host and chat while staying on topic. This is if you choose to chat. You can sit back and relax. Number two, you will not attempt to network, promote yourself, or name drop in the chat. Okay. Number three, we've done videos on this, so nobody should be unclear. Number three, rule number three, you will not divert chat members away from the channel. Talking about, hey, I'm going over here. Well, you're going to go on over there and stay over there. Yes, indeed. We got to keep order because we have an interactive chat and we want to make sure everything is done decent and in order. Family, we want to thank y'all for the super chat and the gifts, the jewels and the rubies and all these different things. Thank y'all for everything. The collection plate is there if y'all want to put something on the church building fund. Please like, share, and subscribe and click on the notifications. And we appreciate you for doing so. Now we're going to get on topic. Okay. And the topic for tonight is we're talking about scams. Okay. We're talking about people targeting your information, your personal information, thinking of creative ways to get to your information, ultimately looking for what? The money. Because they feel like if they can get your personal information, other critical things, learn other critical things about you, they can do what? Scammers targeting veterans disability compensation and VA benefits. Well, what they can do, they can make moves. They could almost become you. And you wouldn't believe how much information is on your medical records, how much information we give out when we go in to apply for loans. Yes, yes, indeed. So, family, let's do this thing. Scam alert. There's a current scam alert right now. We're going to talk about it. So, because this is an ongoing issue, has anybody gotten any type of what they call them things, postcards in the mail talking about veterans, Social Security, CHAMP VA, veteran dependents? Anybody? Let us know. Scam alert right now. We're going to get right to it. There you go right there. Scam. That's what it looks like. It's on a postcard. It's called Veteran Saving Program. And this is a copy of it right here. And they bring it up that you can get $185 add to their check each month for qualifying spouses and all this stuff. Service members. And they also talking about CHAMP VA and TRICARE. Spouses of service members may also qualify if they have CHAMP VA or TRICARE for life. Isn't this something? Say no, nothing, but I'm passing along this video. Please do, because we're going to talk about what troubled me, family. I had to stop a couple of times. It wasn't this one. The other scam is going to really trouble you. I had to stop. I was in here talking to myself. Fam, do you hear what I said? So pass this information along. The first one we're talking about, the scam alert, South Carolina Veteran Savings. 2026, this is current. And the VA put this out, fraudulent alert, beware of veteran saving programs, postcard scam. They got a phone number, Eastern Standard Time. A lot of y'all on the East Coast, fair use, family, fair use. You say H-Town, hold on. Yes, indeed. We about to get right into fair use. This is for educational and informative purposes only. Fam, H-Town, see, I'm gonna tell y'all something about y'all helping me out, and I y'all doing things. I'm able to, and I appreciate the donations, so I'm able to spend more time doing things. You understand what I'm saying? And I appreciate you for that. That was a little slick way. H-Town sitting there hustling on the side. Sounds like the $300 food card on Medicare Part B. I've heard about that one too. They had that on YouTube, I think, for a while, some years back. Now, family, say exactly, Charlton. Family, this is the VA. Okay. Scam alert. VA News. Veterans, be alert for this new scam. It's called Fraud Alert. Be aware of Veteran Saving Program postcard scam. This is June 2026. Let's get into it. Fair. Oh, they got all the music. Tell me if you can hear that. Put speakers in the chat. VA don't hardly put out videos, but they putting something out now. Put speakers in the chat. Now, first of all, I need to know if you've heard of this before. Put yes in the chat. If you haven't, put no. Yes, have you heard about this scam before we talked about it tonight? Everybody show love to George. George. Yes or no? You've heard about this? Yes or no? Betty heard about it. George heard about it. Have y'all heard about it? We're going to start being on top of it. Speakers are good. Okay, the sound is good. Thank you. Everybody show love to George. George. Put a yes or no whether you've heard about this scam or not. So I hadn't heard about it. Charlton hadn't heard about it. San Diego Marine, no. Everybody show love to Brother George. Say hi all. 66 Love hadn't heard about it. So some of us heard, few of us heard about it. Grace hadn't heard about it. So some of us have and some of us haven't. Let's get into this. Let's see what's going on. Now they're going to be talking to one of the representatives for the VA, and I do appreciate them putting this information out.
Greetings. I'm VA Deputy Secretary Paul Lawrence, and I just want to take a moment to alert you about a scam targeting veterans and their families. Here's what's going on. Con artists are mailing out fraudulent postcards to veterans promising extra money each month through something they call Veterans Savings Program. Bottom line, there is no such program. It's a scam, and they're targeting veterans in several states. If you haven't seen it yet, you might. The postcards are official looking. They refer to legitimate programs like Champ VA and TRICARE for Life. And they direct service members, veterans, and their family members to call to find out how to get this extra money. If you call, scammers try to gain your trust. They may thank you for your service. They may tell you they're with VA. They might say other things to convince you that they're legitimate. And they may ask for your personal identifying information, your social security number, details about your bank account, or other sensitive information. It's a ripoff. Don't fall for it.
But we often get caught up in things like this because they build rapport with you. And how many of us go over to the VA and they ask you to say your social security number out loud and you do it? I don't do that anymore.
If you receive one of these fraudulent postcards, do not call the number.
So he say, do not call the number. Don't throw it away. I think he say throw it away, but I'm going to tell you what to do with it.
Throw the postcard in the trash.
Don't throw it in the trash. Call the OIG, Office of Inspector General for the VA. I mean to put their number up, but I didn't do it. If you can find it, one of y'all Betty Box, you can find it, get that to us so we can get that out there because I didn't put it in the slide.
Protect yourself, protect your families. If you have any questions or concerns, call the VA Benefits Hotline, The number is 1-800-827-1000.
Call it. You understand? Whenever somebody calls you, say, hey, I got to call you back. You hear what I said? You tell them I got to call you back. They play the same video at the Shreveport VA Medical Center. Okay. All right.
VA is monitoring the scam. We're watching out for other scams, and we're committed to protecting veterans' personal, sensitive information. Keep an eye out, stay vigilant, and remember, whether over the phone or over the internet, never give out your personal information to unverified contacts. Thank you.
Okay, family. I hope that video is helpful. If don't throw it away, you need evidence. Send that card and call the OIG. That's the number right there, 1-800-488-8244, Office of Inspector General. Say, why not the post office general? Yes, that also. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay, thank you. Thank you, my sister. And you're definitely right. Get them on the civilian side of the game, too. Now, Grace say, why not the postmaster pull them from the mail? Yes, indeed. I don't know. I had somebody scamming me. I had my neighbor using my address and putting his name on it. And when I went down there, the supervisor laughed. I wish I could have talked to the postmaster. He just blew me off and didn't want to talk. Very horrible. Because what if they would have some type of illicit stuff here? Then they gonna raid my house. They say post office general. They go to post office general. 1-800 ask United States Post Office. 1-800-275-8777. Now that I know that, I'll be able to use it. Come on, fam. Don't just go to your local post office because they waste your time. You need emails so you can hold somebody accountable and they can get fired if they ain't doing their job. Thank you, my sister Betty. I sound a little hostile, don't I? Family, what y'all think of that? Here we go, family. Family, this ain't the only one. Okay? I want y'all to look. If y'all can see that, put a 1 in the chat if you can see the information clearly, or do I need to enlarge it? Put a 2 if it's too small. Post Office General, same number. 1-800-275-8777. If you can see it, if it's not big enough, let me know. Big enough, put a 1. If it's too small, put a 2. All right, let us know. Let me pull this up. Okay, well, we have it up there. Now, we're going to start at the top up here. Fam, we thorough with this game. All right, y'all can see it. First thing, we just talked about it. The Veteran Savings Program postcard. Fake, official-looking postcard sent via mail, promising special dental plans, cash back for or extra money added to Social Security check in an attempt to gain veteran Social Security number. Huh? Oh, we ain't gonna stop there, family. Guess what else we covered? See, H-Town thorough with this thing. Benefits payout. Who ever heard of a benefits payout fraud? If you've heard of a benefits payout, put the word buyout. Put the word buyout if you've ever heard of a benefits buyout. You've heard of it? All right. Who ever heard of a buyout? Buyout. Put the word buyout in the chat if you've ever heard of a benefits buyout. Well, guess what they're saying? They got people out there saying fraudsters offering an immediate lump sum cash payment in exchange for the right to a veteran's future disability or pension payments, usually paying out only a small fraction of the true benefit value. I don't know how this would work. How they gonna get access to your money? So let's say you got 10%. And they say, we'll buy the whole thing from them. How long they gonna know you live? They gonna buy it out. Ain't that this some crazy stuff? We ain't stopping there. The next one, bank and credit card imposters calling spoof numbers, callers spoof numbers to look like financial institution. Listen to what they saying. I'm telling you what I know. Verizon, somebody called, act like they was with Verizon Wireless. It called to my number. It called with the call ID to my number showing Verizon, the one I always have. And when they started asking me some information, I said, you supposed to already know that. They hung up. I said, I'll call y'all back. And they Verizon, about 4 years ago, informed me that it was a scam. So just because they called from the VA number, that don't mean you trust it. Just because they call from your bank number, that's a spoofing a number. Who've ever heard of the term spoof before? Spoofing a number, where they can use, it looks like, so when you have the name on the call ID, you thinking it's them. Whoever seen some, have you ever been spoofed? Huh? Well, we going into the game tonight. Put spoof in the chat if you've ever been spoofed, where they call from a number you thinking it's the bank or whatever. Spoof the number, my own house number. Wow. So it's calling from the number. That's crazy. So listen, bank and credit union imposters. Callers spoof numbers to look like financial institutions such as USAA or Navy Federal Credit Union, and because they know a lot of us bank with them, right? Claiming there is suspicious activity and demanding the veteran move funds to a safe account. Now, I'm going to tell you what the bank did with me. All right, I want you to listen to me. And I think I was with Bank of America then. Might have been USA. I think it was USA. And I was buying a whole bunch of stuff for my daughter's school. And I was going to different stores buying stuff for her when she was, in like the 5th grade or something like that. So I was going to different places and they put a freeze on my card. They didn't call me. They waited until I called them. I'm embarrassed because I'm right up there saying decline. I'm like, I decline. I got plenty of money in the account. They say we saw suspicious activities. When you get ready to go out of town, let them know if you're going to another country. Let them know if you're going to another state, because they will flag your card and it might be on a weekend and you may not be able to purchase anything if you in Spain, if you in Italy, if you somewhere in Africa. Are you listening to me? You do 69. It's a local spoof. Hashtag. Wow. We have 12 likes and 15 watching. Family, we're going to break it down as only we can, right? Next. Huh? Please like and subscribe. We appreciate you. Now, next. Charging for free records. Websites charging fees to pull basic medical or military discharge records, DD-214, which are always available for free through official government channels. You can get that through the VA. The VA region office gave me a copy of my DD-214. I'm going to tell you, H-Town got, so let me come on up here. We got our brother in here said, RRCC says evening, everyone. Yes, indeed. Now, I'm going to testify. H-Town got. They told me I could do my driver's license over the phone. They charged me twice for it. because that's how I need to hurry up and do it because it was close to being expired. And then the people at the driver's license outside have to do that. That's a scam. They gave me half my money back, didn't give me the half. They only one time. So it's they call themselves helping you and charge you $35, $40 to do it. Huh? I got. I thought they was with the people. Even H-Town get got sometime. Now listen. I say you verify my information, and then I will I say, well, I'm recording this call and I will take care of it myself and hang up. Bam. Navy Federal Credit Union will cut you off in another country. So you need to let them know, because this happened to somebody. They was mad because they couldn't get to their money because they thinking it's something suspicious, family. Are we dealing with this thing today? T-Mobile block spam for me. I got some spam blocked, but sometimes it gets through. Let me ask y'all this here, family. Do y'all have spam block on your phone? And if you have spam block, do it still get through sometime? Do you have spam block? Where they block any type of most of the spam? It doesn't get through sometime. Come on now. You have some kind of spam block. Let's continue. H-Town, H-Town, I'm talking to myself. Good Lord. It still gets through sometime. Yes, it does. Now, listen here. So you can get your military records for free. Have anybody ever tried to charge you for your military records? Whatever it is, they can get them for you. Put the word DD2, put DD214 in the chat if they ever try to charge you for your military records. Oh, we can help you get them quick. Spam blocks, and yes, still gets through all 0 numbers. Wow. They are desperate to try to get you. Now, look at this one here. Have y'all heard of pension poaching? Who ever heard of pension poaching? Oh, that sounds really... Now listen. Dishonest financial advisors offer to restructure an older veteran's assets into a fake trust or annuity, claiming it will artificially qualify them for increased pension payouts while pocketing the money. Huh? And here go another one that should have you concerned. VA overpayment and debt scams, because sometimes we might get overpaid. Listen, if you've ever had to pay the VA back because they overpaid you, put the $ in the chat. Put a $ emoji in the chat. Have you ever, the VA you had to pay them back money? Put a $ in the chat. I'm too tight on my money. Come on, family. Now listen. It's all AI robo scams calls now. They talk to you. It will only get worse with data centers. Wow. Now look what they do with the VA overpayments. And because see, this is the scary part. VA overpayment and debt scams. Imposters use fake VA letterheads so it look official, or spoof numbers via text, email, or calls, claiming the veteran was overpaid and must immediately return funds. Look how they want you to return them: via gift card, wire transfer, or cryptocurrency. Boy, if they don't get out of here with that, let me ask you this here. Is that a red flag? Somebody put a red flag in the chat. If somebody the VA asks you to, it's like Benny in here. Benny said, hello, H-Town in the chat family. Everybody show love to Benny. And I'm put the chat back up. Now let's see. Now, George says, I will call them back and say, hello, Maine State Police returning your call. Put a flag in the chat. If somebody asks you, if the VA asks you to return stuff, I'll put the word flag if you don't have no emoji. But if you got an emoji, put a flag in the chat. If they start telling you that they want you to return it, gift card, wire transfer, or cryptocurrency. Wow. Bam, red flag for RCC. Betty Bob say that's a red flag for her. Benny says a red flag for him. George says a red flag for me. Then Nomad says a red flag for me. Come on now. Fam, are we doing this thing? See, H-Town, I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to bring y'all information dealing with veterans that's going to help us in the long run and right now. You understand? Walk with me a little while. That's all I ask. Now, so that's what they were using. Grace say red flag. So they would say, hey, if you getting sodas, wow, Charles say red flag. Now listen, if you are getting Champ VA or your dependents getting it, they say you can get some extra money. If you got a dental plan, you can get extra money. If you're getting TRICARE for life, extra money. And you think you're getting extra money, all they looking for is their Social Security number. Come on, what y'all think it is? RRCC says vets be reminded that you can report any suspicious activity to the VA OIG hotline. And we put the number up early, but thank you for reminding them. Huh? So they come in there, watch what's on your medical statement. Don't be giving everybody your medical information because it has your Social Security, it has everything, what ailments you got, because they might report back to you your information. You say, well, they must be with that person. So when they called me from the dental, even with this community care, I call them back to make sure they're the same person. Everybody show love to Nomad. Everybody show love to Nomad. And if I miss anybody, I apologize. Family, we doing this thing. I'm not playing. Now, what they want is your information. Do you understand what I'm saying? They want to get you talking and get your information. This is for a veteran, non-veteran, anybody. But they want your benefits are steady. That's something they can get into, and they figure the VA will just pay you back, or they don't care. Evening, everybody. Yes, indeed. They want your information. What steps do y'all do in here to protect your personal information? If somebody walk up to you and say, can I use your cell phone right quick to call somebody? What do? Do you let them see your cell phone? Well, do you let family members see your cell phone? Do you have login on your person for your computer? Let us know. Yes, indeed. They want that Social Security number one. Fam, if somebody asks you for your Social Security number over the phone, be careful. Tell them you have no minutes left. Yeah, that's a good one there. That's one thing, personal information they want. They want their date of birth. Sometimes people know your date of birth, but if they have your Social Security number and your date of birth, they can do some damage. They want to know your location, your home location, your address. Now they can start rerouting stuff. They got your Social Security number, your birth date, and your address. Come on now. Grace says, only access is me, hubby. That's it. Not even the kids. No, because they got spouses and cousins and stuff. You be responsible for your information. Who've ever thought about LifeLock? Who has LifeLock? And LifeLock, people can't. That's like to protect your people trying to open up cards in your name. Who've ever heard of LifeLock? And if you have, let us know. It's called LifeLock, and they have other things you can pay. I don't know if they still a company. Listen what RRCC says. I've never let anyone use my cell phone for any reason, not even my family, except wifey. That's it. And they get that you got to protect your private information. You shouldn't be giving it out to just anybody. I've heard of LifeLock. Okay, that's one way. And they got other programs where you can protect. So if somebody do it, they'll call you if somebody try to buy a car in your name, or you use the code. LifeLock commercial no longer has the truck with the guy social security number. Okay. Family, we doing this thing. Protect your personal medical information. You've heard of LifeLock. Okay. All right, fam, we doing this thing. Family, the second type of scam we talked about in the overview in the beginning is the buyout. Family is crazy. They saying, tell me, have you ever heard of this when it comes to VA compensation? They saying they'll give you a lump sum to get your VA disability check every month. Who ever heard of that? Put the word buyout in there. Oh, well, I actually buy it already. I'm talking about when it comes to VA buyout. Who ever heard of them taking your VA disability check and say, you know what, you get 10% a month, that $180, we'll pay you for 20 years for that, and you just give us the check. Who ever heard of a VA buyout? They gonna buy your check from you. Come on now. Who ever heard of a VA buyout? That's what we talking about. They gonna, this is what we saying. Listen, they gonna give you a lump sum payment and you give them your check every month. If you're 100%, that's almost 4 G's. How y'all feel about that? That sounds like a good deal, don't it? I heard of accident settlement buyouts, not VA. They got people trying to do it with the VA. Call data breach. Every past employer has had my personal info hacked. Wow, yes, indeed. That's crazy. I have heard of VA buyout out before. Okay. See, I hadn't heard it before I did my research. Family, this ain't no joke out here. You understand what I'm saying? Family, y'all think they playing out here? You think you're playing out here, fam? This ain't no joke. We doing this tonight, aren't we? Yes, indeed. Family, we talking about some serious stuff to protect you. Some veterans are using things like NOR, VPN, or I've heard of NOR, other external Wi-Fi because of cyber security hacks. Yes, indeed. I've heard of it before on YouTube and it disappeared after a few hours. It was YouTube video. Wow, they did a video. They had a scam on a video. Wow. Fam, y'all think this is something to play with? Look here. There you go. So y'all think it ain't serious? Look what we got here. The National Council on Aging. Look who being targeted. How veterans can avoid the benefit buyout scam. It ain't no joke out here. Benefit buyout scams aim to defraud veterans of their hard-earned benefits. Scammers will call an unsuspecting veteran asking if they'd be interested in having their VA benefits bought out for one lump sum payment. It's like, I guess, reverse mortgage. It's like if you was in you won the lottery and they paid you just one payout, or you have some type of what they call it, like you was in a car accident and they just pay you one lump sum and they get the other, instead of you getting a structured payment every month like you were getting. Learn the warning signs of a benefits buyout scam and similar scam. And they target older veterans, but everybody can be had. Scams that target older adults are just one part of the fraud landscape, and veterans have been no less of a target. According to the Federal Trade Commission, the FTC, veterans, military service members, and their spouses. Listen, I want you to listen to me. If you think this is a joke, veterans, active duty service members, and their spouses lost how much? $580 million. That's $500 million to scams in 2024, up from $477 million, in 2023. Wow, it's went up. How worse has it got? How much more money did they get off veterans from 2023 to 2024? Do the math for me, if you can. Veterans and military retirees rack up the most losses overall. Why do they target us? What they really want from us? With the median fraud loss of $700, that's a lot of money for a veteran. Veterans should be especially alert about scams that target their service earned benefits, such as the benefits buyout scam. Family, what is a benefit buyout scam? The benefit buyout scam is when a scammer calls you and promises to give you a lump sum payment in exchange for the right to your future Department of Veteran Affairs, VA benefits, or pension payments. Let me ask you this here. If it was real and it was legal, would you do it? Yes or no? If you could, they say we'll pay you up to age 100. So we'll pay you one lump sum right now. Or would you keep, if it was legal, would you do it? It's not legal, but if it was, would you do it? Yes or no? Would you take one lump sum payment of your VA disability if you had 100% already? Would you take 4,000? What is 4,000 times? Let's say 4,000 times 50 years. No, absolutely not. So the difference is they hustling veterans more now, 103 million. They going toward $1 billion hustling veterans and all. Now listen. Operation Protect Veteran, a joint crime prevention campaign created by the U.S. Postal Inspector Service and AARP. I didn't know about that. Family, so you go over here to the National Council on Aging and look at this article. Advise veterans that in these turbulent economic times, they need to carefully examine offers like this and others that scammers try to use. Family, we talking about this thing tonight. Let's see what y'all got. Depending on the family situation, maybe if I was single and no dependents, no, the COLA goes up every year. Oh, they'll get that. They're going to get your increase. If it was legal, it's not. No. Charles say no. Okay, now family. Why is a benefit buyout offer a scam? One, because it's against VA law, VA rules and regulations. Scammer offers a lump sum cash payment in exchange for your benefit payments, will fail to mention there are plenty of strings attached. Wow. For starter, many scammers will not let you terminate the deal early, you'll essentially lock in. They may also require you to buy a costly life insurance policy, which guarantees payment of your benefits should you pass away. Oh, they want a life insurance policy with their name on it. Well, how you know they're not going to be the one to take you out? So how they get to your money? Like that. We got 15 likes and 14 watch. Thank y'all, family. Now, the pension advance could also mean higher taxes for you. You hear that? That's what I was saying. So now that they getting tax-free money from you, but the money, the money you get from them is gonna be taxed. So your money all of a sudden taxed now. Come on now. This temporary boost in income may also end up disqualifying you from other critical government benefits that you might need. Family, are we playing? Are we playing up in here? Now we got let's see what you say. Listen what our sister says here. Our sister Grace said, I don't trust term insurance that'll pay you back at the end of the term either. Yeah, because they come up with reasons not to pay you back. That's why I do whole life, but there are some term lives. Benny say 10 jewels, gold coins. Thank you. Everybody show love to the donation from our brother, 10 jewels. Betty gave 10 jewels. Thank you, Betty Boss, for 10 jewels, gold coin. Everybody show love to Betty. Thank you. That all goes toward, because apparently it turns into some kind of money or something, because I've been getting a little extra change on the side for the building fund of the church, you see. H-Town talking about scams. Hold on, what's going on here? Oh, is H-Town in the heart of it? Now listen, sounds like a marriage with a gold digger with no sex. That's right. She wants you to finance it, but him to romance it. We understand. Now, how to protect yourself. See, H-Town don't leave you in the dark. See, nobody wants to talk about these things, but you better know what's going on, because they're going to come up with a new scam every day. They're coming up with new scams to hit our VA benefits. How to protect myself from being scammed. In general, the best way to steer clear of anything that involves signing away your VA benefits, stay away from anything. Don't sign nothing away. But if you are curious about whether you are a target of a benefit buyout scam or any fraud targeting veterans, here's the steps you need to take. And the first thing you need to do, don't get pressured into making an immediate decision. No, or sending any money. Never sign or agree to any arrangement before you see it in writing. Number 2, ask a trusted friend, family member, or certified financial planner to review anything that requires your signature, because they can get you legally in court. Even though they base it on your benefits, they can't garnish it straight from the VA. And we're going to talk about that. 3rd, check out the company and the person making the offer. Don't trust it, because sometimes they be good with the Better Business Bureau. They know how to start a new company. See how long they've been in business, because they can have all good starts with the Better Business Bureau. Them the biggest con. I ain't gonna even read that stuff. Y'all can read that yourself. I already know that game. Number 4, confirm that the person or company making the offer is a VA accredited representative. Wow. And verify that with the VA. What should you do if you've been scammed? If you think you've already been scammed, call your local police, sheriff department, or notify your state attorney general. Fam, we trying to get you right on this thing. So they can't get your check directly, but guess what they can do? They can get your money locked in, like some of these unaccredited claim companies. They get you to agree to a contract where you got the amount of your VA benefits, they can't get your, if you don't give them the check, they can have their life insurance policy on you. Huh? Ain't that crazy? Shoot, I'd be nervous. Come on now. Say, thank you, Benny, for the gold coins. And say, thank you, Betty and Benny. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Betty. Listen to it. Don't trust pilot review either. What's a pilot reviews? What's pilot reviews? Let us know about that. If y'all know of any other scams, put them in the chat that may target veterans or the elderly. Let us know. We particularly talking about veterans tonight. But if y'all know any other scams out there, if they ask them to give you a payout, don't do it. Come on now, you got to be careful up in here. For your VA check every month, because look at this here. Some people might do, let's say you had 10%. They say, you know what? 10%, we'll pay you for the next 50 years. If you 50, we'll pay you the next 50 years. We'll calculate it. Well, they're not calculating the increase. And if it's 100%, let me see what 100%. Let's just say 4,000. What is 4,000 times 50 years? So you have to do a time 12 first. 4,000 times 12, then times 50. Times 50. That means they get making you about, they promising to give you about 2,400,000. Huh. Seem like that would be, yeah, that's for, I'm talking about for 50 years. That might be about, they talking about 1 or 2 million they might offer you. Who knows? They're the reviews on the internet. Okay. There's the reviews on the internet. Okay. Yeah, because the reviews might be, you know, they can get negative reviews taken off. Some companies, they fight to get the negative reviews off, and they'll take people to court behind negative reviews. Did you know that? Come on, fam. That money, you see that tax-free money, they want you to get a lump sum that's going to be taxed. Huh? And they don't plan on giving you much money. They're going to give you just enough to teach you. Family, watch out for these buyout. We're going to talk about this in detail. This is serious. No. So can a person legally buy out your, do a buyout on your VA compensation? No. Veterans cannot legally sell or trade their future disability benefits for a lump sum cash advance. Doing so violates federal assignment laws and any arrangement offering an upfront cash payment in exchange for future VA checks is a predatory benefit bailout scam. Is that clear? Now listen. So what law you need to know? The federal protection. And we're going to talk a little bit more about federal protection because this is serious here to me. Because they're going straight for your VA check and holding you hostage. Federal protection under 38 USC 5301, VA disability benefits are non-assignable. They cannot be legally transferred, sold, or used as collateral for a loan. Okay? Now, community consensus, there's no clear consensus. Payments can only be collateral if the certified veteran paid or approved fiduciary and attempt to assign them is invalid. Okay. Now, this is what I want to tell you about back pay. Now we're going to talk about legitimate things here. Your back pay. See, we throwing something that's good for you too now, right? So you get a buyout, they give you back pay at the VA. Back pay and retroactive awards. The only legitimate way a veteran receives a lump sum from the VA is through retroactive compensation covering the time between the effective date and the final claim approval. Remember that. Processing times. Tell me how long it took your back pay to be processed once you got your award letter, if you remember. Once they say you got it, but it took them a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, how long it took, if you remember. Processing times. Legitimate back pay is deposited directly by the federal government, typically takes 15 to 45 days following formal decision. So once you get that formal letter, took you 22, I think it's about a week and a half for me. Come on, fam. Fam, are we talking about this thing tonight? Now, listen here. If veteran took you 2 days. If you are a veteran, if you are a veteran, have been approached by a company offering an upfront cash advance, would you like the information on how to report it to the VA Office of Inspector General? Those type of frauds you do to Office of Inspector General, and we're going to put the number back up there. There you go, right there. Bam. Okay? See, family, I know this ain't as sexy, but we got to get this information out of here. H-Town going to protect you here. Now, Charlton has a question. Charlton question is, if a veteran in a long-term care facility, does the veteran sign over their disability check? That better say numbers are sexy. That's from what I remember, it depends on the facility, but if you're 70% more, you can get it for free. In some circumstances, I don't know. I ain't gonna say, because I've heard you do have to sign on certain checks, but I want about the VA check. Now, I got the money in the account first, then I got the letter. Okay. Oh, you got the money first. I got the letter, and I think 3 or 4 days later, I got the money. Numbers are sexy, especially if they big numbers. Good question. I don't know, Charlton, when it comes to VA disability, that if you're receiving it and you in a care facility, do you have to sign your money over? That's interesting. I don't think so, but you got to pay for it, Then we're going to look that one up. Now, fam, here we go. How do you protect your money? I'm going to say it again. We're going to read it again. VA disability benefits are federally protected under 38 USC 5301, meaning they are unassignable and cannot be sold, transferred, or used as collateral for a loan. All right. Going over this again for a reason, because this is serious. Number 2, the first thing, unassignable. What that mean? Unassignable. Benefits cannot be legally signed over to another person or company. No, you can't sign it over to another person or company. Yeah, if you 7%, it's free. I don't think it can be signed over to another company. My father got his VA money into his account. No one can touch that money at the care facility. Only I could withdraw it. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't think this saying here, they can't touch it. You can't sign it over to no company, even a legitimate company. Now, look, prohibition of sale. Companies offering cash advance or lump sum payouts in exchange for future monthly benefits payments violate federal law. Remember that. Huh? See, family, we trying to make sure, because this gonna come up. Now, this is the one many of us know. I have videos on this one. Immunity from creditors. Payments are generally exempt from attachment, levy, or seizure by most creditors. But if you owe the VA some money, they're going to take it right out. If you owe the VA hospital some money, like I owed like $80-something for for my medical before I got a rating, and I paid them real quick. They still took the money out and had to give it right back to me because I showed them I already paid y'all. Because I knew they can go right and get the money. The VA hospital can get the money out of your VA disability check. I want that to be clear. There's certain times they can do it. Now, when it comes to child support, they can't do it, but they can put you in jail. Then you lose your rating. Then once you lose your rating, it don't matter anymore anyway. So they're gonna pressure you to pay it. I know a veteran went in there, idiot went in there saying, I'll pay him $70 a month, but you can't touch my benefits, my VA compensation. Told the judge that, and just said, you are definitely right, and put him in jail for 2 weeks till he came up with some money. Wow. Maybe it was that he said to them what he said to them. Yes, that's what he said to them. Now listen to this here. It can't be taken for child support, but it can be used to calculate the amount you get in VA disability. Can be used to calculate child support, and it can be used to calculate alimony. Did you know that? Even though it can't be touched. So you're gonna owe the money, even though they can't get it out your check. Debt gonna add up. I pay for meds, and they sent me a check 2 months later. Yes, and if it go back pay, you should be getting the money back for some of that stuff. They should be reimbursing you for travel for at least a year or two to go back. If your effective date go back, you should be getting that for travel pay. Family, we breaking this thing down now. Now we got to cover the sharks. We got to, because this is another way. Kevin come in there with them 10 jewels, them gold coins. Everybody show love to Kev. Kev B. Family, we got to talk about it because we're dealing with claims. We're dealing with fraud. Claim sharks. Don't feed the sharks. Watch what contracts you sign, just like with these buyouts. They can have you in a 360 deal, record deal, where you can't do nothing but pay them back, or they take you to court. A situation happened with an unaccredited claim coach, they call themselves. You can fancy it up all you want to. And they sent him a letter to VA, just like they did Trajectory Medical. Saying they fraudulent practices. And it was alleged that they was asking for people sign in information and log in to e-benefits and stuff like that, allegedly. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for the 10 Jews. Everybody show love. Kev say, didn't they get sued? Yes, indeed. Matter of fact, here in Texas, they waived the what's called. Watch what fees whenever you sign it up. So they trying to get us on all ends, fam, when it comes to being a veteran. They are in Texas, Austin to be exact. Yes. So they were owed. They had took people to veterans who wouldn't pay them $6 million. They had them a lien against veterans. The state of Texas waived that $6 million here in Austin. Yes, indeed. Hello, Kev. Glad to see you, and thank you for the gold coins. Yes, thank you. Thank Betty for the gold coins, and thank, who was the other person? Benny, for the gold coins. Now, I hope you had a great week. I know you're looking forward to your vacation. Yes, indeed. Watch any hidden fees. Watch them. They saying they gonna get 20 times your back pay, 5 times your back pay. That really upsets people. Watch out for the experts, smooth talkers, quick, fast, and easy. Watch them. 100% guaranteed. Clickbait. Ain't nobody guarantee you no 100%. Now we're going to the overpayments now. We're talking about overpayments. So people getting a letterhead of the VA, pretending like they're the VA, calling you and saying, hey, you need to pay this. They want you to play in Bitcoin or whatever, and they want you to get gift cards. The VA ain't doing all that. Don't let them scare you. They're using fear. Say, watch for the ones that want the money up front in full. Yeah, unless they got a flat fee and it ain't that much. Let's say they want I don't know if 1,000, 1,500 is bad, but they want large sums of money up front. Some people just, you pay them a flat fee up front. And I think Farm Girl Rebel said they did that with her, and they helped her, and it wasn't a reasonable amount, and it was straight, and then she got approved, but they, whether you win or lose, they got their money up front. That way they ain't taking no veterans to court. But if they asking you for big, large sums of money, some of y'all might say no money up front. I don't know if I give any money up front, but that depends on you. Number 4, another scam dealing with VA overpayments. They lying to say that you got overpaid. Now, official overpayment, VA overpayment and underpayments. Administrative errors could cause that legitimately. Changing your status, right? You got dependents, you got married, or you lost dependents and you didn't let them know. You got divorced, children aged out the system, and you were still getting paid. Number 3, VA medical bill. Didn't I tell you that? Come on now. You owe that VA, that copay for the medicine, I owe about $82. I'm still hounding about that $82, isn't I? Number 4, not reporting changes. If the veteran passes away and the family's still getting the check, that's a problem. Number 5, incomplete training. Voc rehab, sometimes you don't complete certain things. Be careful. Yes, better. Thank you. I am 7 days until vacation. Yes, indeed. We wish you the best. Be safe. Come on, family. Are we doing it right here? Notice of overpayment. What should you do if you get a notice of overpayment? Well, don't send nothing back to whatever the notice is. Call the VA directly. The VA will definitely know you passed away quicker than Social Security. Why is that? Why would they know if you passed away? Why would they know so quick? Teach me something. How to respond if you get a notice. I want y'all to tell me, if you get a notice from the VA that you were overpaid, what do you do? Huh? Other than scratch your head like homeboy here, what do you do? If you've received something from the VA saying that they overpaid you in writing, let us know, or on the phone. Let me know what y'all would do, how to respond. I say contact the VA. Go to the, I would do that. Go to the person, to the regional office. They're going to have a special person in there. Get on my knees and pray. Lord, yes, Jesus. I did that. I owed them like $5,000. I found out that the VA, one part of the VA don't communicate with the other one. So when I submitted my paperwork, I thought it was all cool. Not. I say, y'all got it. Oh, well, this department didn't send it to us, so you got to pay. Wow. I asked for a hardship thing. They did let me pay out in increments. You don't have to pay all of it at once. But watch out for the fraud people saying it. Here's the VA Debt Management Center number. 1-800-827-0648. Soon as your spouse passes away, God forbid, you need to notify the VA, because they're going to want a death certificate. If you wait 4 or 5 years and you've been getting money on them and they done passed away, let's say it ain't you. Let's say it's your dependent and you still got money. They're going to want all that back. Tell me if I'm making sense. There go the number for debt management. Always check stuff out. Notify them in writing. Don't just tell them verbally. Now, so Charleston, you're not claiming dependent. Uh-oh. Now listen, the bank hustle. When they try to get your bank information or call you acting like they are the bank, like they Navy Federal. Huh? Watch it, because we get a lot of benefits for being veterans at these banks. If they can get access to your money, huh? Look, I got my home loan through one of these people here. Well, I've been with one, then went to the other one. I went from USA to Navy Federal. I got cards through them. You better watch people calling. You might end up giving them access to your bank account, clean it out. Them 2 pennies I got in there be gone. Huh? Watch somebody calling you and it looks like it's official from them, from your bank. These are scams. Protect that money. Don't be, and like I told you, they don't necessarily call from unknown number. It'll say Navy Federal. It'll be the one that you locked in your phone because it's called spoofing. Block them. I don't even let them call me. They got to email me. I mean, they got to email me or send me. I don't trust this. So I have Navy Federal email me, or they can send it through mail. Call, email, text, or I check on the website. The VA will know before Social Security. Why the VA will know before Social Security that somebody passed away? Call, email, text. Yes, indeed. Now, you can get your benefit, your records for free, your discharge records. You don't have to pay nobody. Whoever knows somebody try to get you to pay for them. I think I heard of it one time. They told me I could pay them for my DD-214 and all that. Have you ever known somebody who got hustled? I could not answer that question. Man, that was a heavy question. What was that question you asked earlier, Charlton? But I think we answered it. Do some of these living facilities get your VA check? I'm going to do more detail. I don't think they do. I don't know if you have Social Security, certain things. Remember, your D-214, other discharge documents, you should be required for free. You should be receiving for free copies of them. Shouldn't have to pay for it. That's a scam. Sound light, but it's a scam. Now, oh Lord, they get deep with it. They see veterans. Now they want to go into these trusts and all these here things and living trust and annuities. Get your money tied up into annuity and they gonna get you. Huh? Now, let me go back to the managing the debt. I'm sorry. So now back to what we're talking about, managing debt. You can go to the VA website here, and there you go. Managing your VA debt for benefits, overpayments, and copay bills. I told you copay. I'm a living witness, fam. You can make a payment now, and they got all the information down there on va.gov. Huh? That go to, you can mail in, I call them copay bills. I told you they gonna get that money, and the number we gave you is right there. Is that all right? Tell me. So if somebody contact you talking about you owe the VA, you do what? You contact the debt number and ask, oh, y'all anything? They say no. Tell them it's a fraud going on. Who should I contact? Who you gonna call? Don't call Ghostbusters. Now, listen. This is a way to get an annuity for you to put money in this thing, and then they can sit there and hustle you with it. Be careful with these fake annuities and trusts. All right. Y'all, you know, we talk about it. We'll look more into annuities, but that's like you investing in something and it develops cash value. From what I remember, I had one pretty decent back in the day. Now we're going back over, family. We're doing an overview for those that wasn't here. We talked about the different ways you can be scammed. Scam alert. We talked about the one that's active right now, the Veteran Saving Program postcard. If you receive a postcard in the mail, do not call these people. Don't throw it away. The VA say throw it away. Don't you throw it away. You call the Inspector General and let them know. Keep it as evidence. It's a fake official looking postcard sent via email promising special dental plans, cash back, or extra money added to Social Security check in an attempt to gain veteran Social Security number. And they'll say you qualify because you receive CHAMP VA healthcare or TRICARE for Life. Oh, you get that extra almost $200. Nah, they just want your information so they can take your money. Now, this one was the most disturbing for H-Town. These benefit buyouts. Fraudsters offer an immediate lump sum cash payment in exchange for the rights to a veteran's future disability or pension payments, which payments usually payouts only a small fraction of the true benefit value, but they want everything from you and only giving you a little bit of something, just enough for you to sign their paperwork. So be careful with that. Next thing, bank and credit union imposters. Callers spoof numbers, meaning it'll look like it's an official call from your bank. Callers spoof numbers to look like financial institutions such as USAA, Navy Federal Credit Union, claiming that there's suspicious activity and demanding the veteran moves funds to a safe location. Yeah, which is in their hand. Now listen, so they're going to give you another place to go. That don't even make sense. Charging for free records. Websites charging fees for public, charging fees to pull public, medical, or military discharge records like the D-214, which are always available for free through official government channels. Next, pension poaching. Now listen, that's almost like pension pimping. Pension poaching. Dishonest financial advisors who offer to restructure an older veteran's assets into fake trusts, annuities, talking about like your house and other things you own, that's valuable, claiming it will artificially qualify them for an increased pension payout while pocketing the money. You better watch it. Next, the last one, VA overpayment and debt scams. I don't know why I put that back up there. Imposters use fake VA letterheads or spoofed numbers via text, email, or calls, claiming the veteran was overpaid and must immediately return funds. Look, red flags, family, via gift card, wire transfer, or cryptocurrency. When does the VA start asking for cryptocurrency? I'm asking for a friend. Come on, fam. Are we doing this thing tonight or what? Family, now I need to know from you. Who do you blame for this here? Do you blame the veteran for falling for it? Do you blame the scam companies? Do you blame the VA for not informing us or protecting us? Or really, once you get your money, we responsible, right? Who do you blame for this? The government for not having more things in place? Who do you blame for veteran scam situations? Who's the most to blame? Let us know how you feel about it. I don't know with me. We got to be informed, but I told you I got. They got me with the ID. The VA for not informing us. They should send us a letter. They say we got it on the website. Everybody don't have time to go to the website. Now, you say you blame the VA, Jimmy Elmore. Okay. Put y'all back up there. I'm sorry I took y'all down. Who do you blame, family? Let us know. Do you blame yourself? Oh, no, Charlton. Charlton, I really want to know now. I can't answer that question. Oh, wow. Huh? I would love for you to answer that question in front of Pastor Dougie, the used car salesman. Listen, part-time pastor, part-time VA, what do you call it? Secretary of the VA, part-time secretary of VA. It's the veteran too. So veterans got to have some responsibility. But if you're in a financial bad nomad, if you're in a financial bind, Dog, and they telling me they can take my $4,000 a month from the VA, and if I just let it go, they'll pay me $1 million right off the bat, and you just have to send me a check to them every month. And I may not even live but a couple more years. I'm trying to live a long time. Man, but that's illegal. Now, the VA, for denying the veteran when they have all the evidence and not helping the veterans at all. We kind of be out there in the wind, don't we? Who do y'all blame? Let us know, family. Let us know. Yes. Family, did we cover the topic tonight? We told you it was a hidden. Was that just what it is? Did we cover it? Protect your information. They targeting your information because by targeting your information, they can get to your money or get money on your behalf. I'm sorry. Nomad say that's true. People under pressure will agree to almost anything. It almost happened to me right around COVID. Oh, I'm supposed to say that word. The thing, that situation. Kevin say the VA. Okay. Because they don't inform us of nothing till after the fact. Grace say target, on target. Okay. Did we cover it tonight, family? That's the thumbnail. Did we cover it? Yes or no? If we covered the information thoroughly, I don't know why I say therapy. If we covered the information thoroughly, put yes in the chat. If you need me to go over it, say put no, because some people have said no, and we'll go over whatever you need, because we're here for you. Now listen, Charles say, that question I can't answer. Yes, you covered. That question I can't answer. Yes, you covered, H-Town. Answer the question, Charlton. I want to know the truth. Can I handle the truth? I want to know answer to the other one, but I'm being too nosy. I've really enjoyed y'all tonight. Y'all been so spectacular. Y'all really bring my spirit up. I mean, y'all really, this is something that's very important to me, to make sure I'm able to reach my fellow veterans, to make sure that we have a place we can come, that you don't come one day and y'all know I may have a bad day, but I'm still going to do my job. I ain't about to bite your head off, but y'all know how I feel about them trolls. Sometimes I'm a little more patient than others with the trolls, but you know, I take them to them stairs or something. Huh? They hit that brake on the car. It may not work. They wake up and find themselves in a world of hurt. Now, Nomad say yes, thank you. Okay, if we haven't, let us know. George say yes, you did. We answered the question. We addressed the issue. Betty say yes, you have. Now, Jimmy Elmore say yes. Kev B say yes. H-Town, I got your back. Thank you. I'm sensitive. You understand? They call me the sensitive preacher, Jay Oliver. Fandom, we trying to make sure we do this right. Verify all information. Verify. If you were to get a call, now I'm about to put you on the spot. If you was to get a call and say, hey, right now, your significant other or child is in the hospital, you need to help pay this bill before we can move forward. You need to, and they say it's in another county right now, and we need your information to make sure that we can treat them medically. What do? Huh? How can you verify if you ain't got time? They do things under pressure and use guilt. You gonna let your family member, you gonna be worried about your family member, right? Now listen what I say. Wait until you have your fingerprints and retina stolen, all this tech. That's why I don't do stuff based on the retina. I put my password in. They can take that, but I put my password in. I ain't letting them scam me. They about to have it with your car. They trying to do it with Ford. Huh? Allegedly. Now it really come. They trying to do it where the police can tell you, hey, stop your car and all this. They can talk to you through your vehicle. They gonna get a police access to your vehicle with the new technology coming out. I'll be riding around in a hoopty. I'll call them and find out where they are. There you go. Don't panic. Don't give nobody talking about your family member is about to be arrested if you don't send bail money right now. Don't be falling for these things. Verify information. H-Town said that. I've been saying it from the beginning. So whenever somebody come in here with some garbage, I'm going to cover it. They say, Black veterans did get the GI Bill. No, they didn't. I got family members. You crazy? Then I start breaking down what happened at the storm on Normandy. Watch people that just say anything. And that's the same guy that come up. Look at that thumbnail that the little avatar used. Same real nice fancy thing. Back in the day, OnStar. I remember OnStar. You know what? God dog, OnStar could talk to you. I had a vehicle. I remember when I got that Tahoe and they talk to you through the vehicle. I cut that stuff off. I didn't feel comfortable with that. You sure right. They can open your doors and all that. Can do that nowadays. I use Face ID. You can't imitate this face. I heard that. Now listen. Family, after all that, and they call you and tell you, find out they got some new stuff out there, some new benefits to come out. They doing most of I use OnStar. Yes. Is it time to poke the bear? Somebody put a bear in the chair or poke the bear. If you feel like poking the bear right now, you got something you want to get from the VA. You want special monthly compensation. You want to take that 30% to 70 or 100. You want to file for unemployability. You want to get a dependent added. That is a claim. Who's ready to poke the bear? I ain't think about OnStar. Now, I used to work for a car rental company, reported stolen cars, and shut it down remotely with OnStar. Oh, Nomad say he ready to poke the bear. Huh? Jimmy Elmore say, poke that bear. Say, Grace, I need a job like that. Wow. Now, a lot of people buy cars, they leasing cars. If you don't pay the note, or you buying the car, they shut the car down. They can do, they've been doing that about 10 years. Betty say, poke the bear. Okay. All right. How y'all feel about it? Family, we here to give you a voice and make sure you heard. Grace say, poke that bear. We want to make sure you know your opinion matters. That's why we read what we say. Now look, like say, I am poking the bear right now, lightly though. You out of control, George. Charlton say, poke that bear. Y'all, boy, y'all see, veterans got a human, just Americans, man. We got a humor here, man. And thank y'all for tolerating me. We honor all who serve. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm a black man. I'm proud to be a black man, but I love all my veteran brothers and sisters, no matter who you are. Huh? But I love y'all, no matter who you are, you shade your color, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I might want to borrow some money later on. And I said, I don't see color. All I see is green. Poke him right in the eye. You gonna poke that bear in the eye. Hold on. Whoa. I want you to look at this one more again. Huh? That's what the rappers say, one more again. Do you want, Kevin, do you want to rethink that? Would you poke this bear? You see the hand going toward that bear? Do you think you ready to poke that bear right now? Are you ready for that? Huh? Boy, y'all something else. I know they ain't got that many bears down in Austin, but you're a bad man. And like we say, we honor all who serves. And family, have anybody seen Pastor Dougie? Say, born ready. You better be ready to run when that bear gets. And they say all they can do is tell you why you were denied. Come on now. That's right. People feel that they're going to reduce them. Let me tell you, if you file a claim, that means you ain't getting all your benefits. Charlton say that hand not going to the eyes though. Nah, they gonna poke them in the side. Hopefully the bat don't bite back. Always ready, so I don't have to get ready. Come on now, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Has anybody seen Pastor Dougie? Where do you stand? Let me ask you right now, given the fact that they're putting out information about fraud, given the fact that the claim process has been improved, they say, do you have and I'm talking about Secretary of the VA, what would you give him in a rating from one? Can you give him at least one? No, some 1 to 10. What do you give the Secretary of the VA in the job he's done in the last 3 or 4, I guess say last about 6 months or less? What would you give him from 1 to 10? What rating would you give Pastor Dougie? Doug Collins. Has he been there for us? Have he done some good things? Some things. Tell me what you feel. Is Dougie going to hear the words, "You're fired"? That's interesting. Now that I don't know. He's with the FBI buddy at the casino in Vegas. Dougie is in that $50 billion bunker with the underwater waterfall. Wow. So you give him a 67, 1 to 10. Oh, you give him a 6 or a 7? Pastor Dougie down low. 10. You give him a 10? So you said he did good down low. Wow. Jimmy said 5. What would you rate him from 1 to 10? What would you give him? The job he's doing as Secretary of the VA right now. Oh, Betty said -50. Dog, Charlton doing better. Everybody in Charlton don't like him. You give him a 6 or 7. Okay. Okay, he seemed like he's doing some things. Maybe not listen. What is his greatest weakness, you think? Not listening to the veteran or being too impulsive? Let us know. Family, we want you to know if something happens to you, somebody try to defraud you, don't crash out on them. And those that come over to the channel, you don't have to crash out. You can speak your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion, not your facts, though. I can't let you mislead my group here if it's something that I know to be totally false. Too arrogant. You think you're too arrogant. What's Pastor Dougie's biggest problem to y'all? Okay, Jimmy Elmore says too arrogant. Great secret of Dougie, lie. So some say Betty say he lies. Jimmy Elmore says too arrogant. And KFB say he's a puppet. I'm amazed that y'all don't have nothing too much good to say, but I'm asking y'all what's y'all problem with him, so I guess I got it. Man, because y'all know I like Pastor Dougie. He's a Southern preacher. Now, rules, family, new rules, family. Let's see what's going on. Are we covering it? We ain't been here but an hour and 35 minutes. We're trying to get this thing done. No, we started 30 minutes late. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if there's been any changes to the new rules, any change to the M21 manual. Let's see. The M21-1. Let's see, family. Now let's see. How you going to offer 40% off to buy a burger franchise? Who said this? Did he really say this or something? Because y'all keep saying it. So now we're going over the law, VA law, M21 manual, the instructional manual used at the VA regional office, the VA Raider handbook that they go by. Now listen. Oh, look, Alaska Nights in there. Beautiful, thank you. Y'all have been such a blessing. She brings in, coming with 10 jewels, gold coins. Thank you for dropping them coins. Ding, ding, ding. Thank you. Everybody show love to Alaska Nights. Now listen, please show love to my sister. Now, Grace says, when is PACT Act funding supposed to end, or is it? I don't know. Anybody know when PACT Act funds are supposed to end? Everybody showing love to Alaska Nights. She says, hello, everyone. Charlton say, hi, Alaska Nights. And they said, Betty say, hello, lovely Alaska Nights. Hello, Alaska Nights. Thank you. I just feel so blessed when so many women veterans come in here. Y'all don't know that really means a lot that y'all feel comfortable coming in here. Let me get up on the full screen. And I thank y'all for that. I thank veterans of different races for coming in here. I thank veterans for what else different? I don't know. What else? Whatever your orientation, you cool too. Everybody good, and we all got a common thread here. You know what I'm saying? Whatever makes your boat float. Now let's see, family. Okay, now, family, let's get to it. There you go, baby. I say, baby, go. Oh, okay. Look like something changed today. The VA changed something today. Do y'all see that, fam? Fam, look at that. On the 28th, which I believe is the day, right? Update on specific, update to the PMC specific claim content and classification. And this the way they doing development process, doing the developmental process, I guess, of the claim. And that's the only new thing. Now let's see what they talking about with that. And you can go in here, you can go into it. It deals with the date of the claim, EP series. Guess this is internal. Claim labeling, what they do. So how it's reported to VMS and share with other people. See, family, you can find so much stuff. They making changes every day. Huh? They made one a day. This was updated July 28th, 2026. Family, we're going to break this down. H-Town style. You understand? So that's the only change. Family, I just feel, thank you so much. She just came in. Last night didn't say hi for her. She came in with them gold coins. Now listen, VA Pension Management Center handles claims for veterans pension and survivor benefits. What about the PACT Act? George say the PACT Act itself is still in effect, and there is no law any PACT Act benefits for eligible veterans. Wow. I did not know that. Thank you, George. See, that's why we need y'all here, family. And we getting on to the end of it here. Y'all been so incredible and so incredibly patient with H-Town. And that's why we bring you quality information. Huh? Go back and watch. I'm going to break it up into clips. Watch some of the little clips if you missed them. Watch the video over. Please like, share, and subscribe, family. And click on that notification button. Who got their notification? Put a notification bell in the chat. Put a bell emoji in the chat if you got your notification. Or put the word bell in the chat. I got my notification, but I can't put no emoji from here. You know what? I could probably do it from another device. I probably could do it from another device. Let me see, can I do it? I don't know why I don't want to let me do that. All right, now let's see. No, I can't do it there. Give me a second, fam. I got so much going on here. Family, put a bell note in the chat. Let us know if you were notified, because this is very important, because we don't want you to miss nothing, because you know what I do is H-Town. H-Town will be doing a live stream at odd times. Huh? Come on here. This thing give me. And what's this guy? This guy keep. I'm trying to figure out where I'm at. But this thing don't want to act right because it's small and it's hard for me to get to it. Family, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button if this information has been a blessing to you. I'm trying to put my bell in the chat. I don't see one. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Okay. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm trying to do y'all what y'all doing. I can't do it, family. Now let's see who got their notifications. Grace got her notification. Okay. Good to know, George. Yes, thank you, George, for that information about the pack that. Grace say got her notification. Jimmy Elmore got his notification. George got his notification. Betty said we have 17 likes and 18 watching. And like a stuffed bell pepper, she got hers. What y'all know about them stuffed bell peppers? Tell me before we go, what's your favorite food, family? Let me know. Family, I guess we call my favorite, I'm talking about food, then your favorite dessert. Your favorite main course, your favorite appetizer, your favorite main course, and then your favorite dessert. I love and our sister last night would know this place, Cheddar's. I love their croissants. They so soft and fluffy and flaky. I love them. Don't go there very often, but I need to start getting those flaky. I love that as an appetizer. My favorite meal. What would be my favorite meal? I like brisket, but I like seafood too. Blue crab. Crab cakes. I love crab cakes. Now, my favorite dessert, ice cream. That's hands down. So chicken, Jimmy Elmore. All right, I'm sorry for making y'all hungry. I ate and I'm hungry again. But our regular scheduled live streams on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays at 6 p.m. Central Time. Apologize for having a 30-minute delay tonight. Now listen, I'm hungry for the stuffed bell peppers, yummy, yummy. My Aunt Liz used to make them all the time. Pork and krauts and blueberry pie. Y'all eating them blueberry pies. My family be eating that stuff. I can't, no Lord. And then my favorite meal that I cooked. That's your favorite meal. So family, watch 6 p.m. Central Time. If you want to live stream, we will have impromptu live stream. So join us, family. You hear what I'm saying? Because we're going to keep breaking this thing down. Huh? That's what we do. Oh, I had some cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory the other day. My own cheesecake that I make. You make cheesecake? Oh, don't say that. Now, family, what's your favorite meal that you can cook? What's your favorite course, food that you can cook? Brisket is my favorite that I can cook. Super chat, thank y'all for the coins, the gold coins tonight. We appreciate y'all, family, for those that have donated financially to this in this month. Y'all appreciate y'all for putting something on the church building fund. You understand? We got to get that extension to the church. In H-Town we trust, because we're going to do our best to bring you solid information. If we don't know something, we don't know. I didn't know about the PACT Act, so I said I didn't know. We ain't going to lie to you and then come back and act like we didn't see it. No. Our live streams that we have right now. Oh boy, this was a barn burner right here where we talked about bankruptcy, 65 million in the hole. Huh? Talking about Trajector Medical, the unaccredited claim agency. I'm in a bind, Nate. Huh? And they said they want to keep the business going, but they wasn't able to secure a loan. This one we actually notified you the breaking news. Okay, we did it the next day it came out. Now, what is that? I don't know what that is. Chateaubriand lobster and baby back ribs, avocado, garlic toast, 5-layer chocolate mousse cake. Wow, God, no, aren't you specific? You are so particular. Like Tom Hanks said in the movie, The Road to Perdition, the accountant that was handling the money for the crime bosses, he was chasing him down and he got him at the hotel. He said, "How did you find me?" He said, "Because you're so particular about what he eats, how his egg is, what rug on the floor." So he was able to go to hotel to figure out if he had been there based on how particular he was. I hope they go under. Hold on. Trajectory Medical. If y'all heard of them, what is your thing? Good or bad? Is it good that they filed for bankruptcy? And do you feel this way about other unaccredited claim? So is it good, bad, or neutral? What's your thing? Do you think it's good that they filed for bankruptcy? You don't feel bad? Bad? You feel like they helping people? Or you're neutral about it? What you say? Where you at? This the 5-time back pay people. Oh, did I say that? You got to give them 5 times your back pay. Good, bad, or neutral. Where you stand with it on trajectory? That's who this is. Watch this video too. If they have millions, why are they taking out loans? They say it's a business strategy. Benny says, yes, they gotta go. They couldn't get the last loan. Are they giving back money? No. Now Betty say, sorry, billions of dollars. How are they going under? Yeah, they made a lot of money. Now, find the offshore account. They got one with Deutsche Bank or whatever. I think I said that right. Now listen. They get the loan because they don't want to use their money. They want to use somebody else's money. So if it get in a bind, they don't have to, just owe a loan and file for bankruptcy. Businesses do that though. They say the shark has big teeth, need a bigger boat. You out of control, Charter. Charter is something else. Now, offshore accounts. Wow. Y'all don't show no mercy to these people. Jaws, we're going to need a bigger boat. That's what y'all say. Have they been contained? Do you think they're coming back? And we also talked about, here we go, stolen valor. And we talked about why people keep using the Purple Heart, because the Purple Heart can lead you to disability benefits, and nobody want to question someone who's had an injury that resulted in getting a Purple Heart. That even kind of trumps us as combat veterans that haven't been injured like that. So somebody come up and they say, "You was in combat, what was you at?" I got a Purple Heart, man, and I just said, okay, I'm sorry. Don't question my service, dude. People tend to be more sympathetic. But this person here, stolen valor. Another one, here go another one. Stolen valor. He claimed to have a Purple Heart too. Combat Timmy claimed to have a Purple Heart. All of them with these Purple Heart. Lieutenant Colonel Gay, he got him legitimate from, he lost the leg or whatever and other things. Purple Heart. I'm just saying. Now they will come back under another name, like ValueJet came back as AirTran. I didn't know they came back as AirTran. Family, this guy here claimed to be a E8 Master Sergeant and had all these combat medals and all this. He was getting VA, y'all gonna get mad. This gentleman was getting VA benefits while he was locked up in jail. And all he walked in with was a DD-214. That's all. And he got medical care. I think he got VA compensation. I may family. This is crazy. And we talked about also they want to give retired pay to just combat veterans with no offset. And I say, should be for everybody. Some people disagree. And we talked about the proposals for tinnitus and sleep apnea. Please go back and watch these. We broke it down. We told you how tinnitus is a what? That's a domino effect. Because if you take it away as a primary service connection, all the disabilities you have connected to it, you'll lose those percentages, which may be more than 10% tinnitus. H-Town, you can't even get your mouth straight out of a community care and got 100%. Yeah, man, it's crazy. But now they seem like they're working with me now. But we'll see. You're right. TBI and we talked about symptom overlapping and symptom stacking. You can only get when it comes to a mental health condition or something related, like TBI has mental health symptoms, psychological symptoms and some physical. Yes, indeed. Go watch that video. We're at the after party. Any questions, comments, or concerns? Family, remember the 15 body systems that the VA covers. Here, 1 through 15. Here they are. Screenshot that. And H-Town put it all on one page. Nobody else did that. This is what we do. How's the weather where you at? And what's the temperature? And y'all can talk about whatever you want. If you're ready to go, we can do that too. Listen. I'm going to tell you what the weather look like where I'm at. It is 87 degrees at night. The high was 90, 95 today. How's that weather looking with y'all? Let us know. Let us know how they work. 91 in Shreveport. Jimmy Elmore, thank you. I want you to stay safe, stay hydrated. Keep that air conditioning on. Charleston say 69 and cloudy in Pennsylvania. Thank you for that. Family, we doing this thing, aren't we? This channel is growing. I'm thanking y'all for this. This means so much to me. And I thank y'all because I'm doing my best to put in the effort to make sure we bring you quality information. 80 degrees and thunderstorms in Tidewater, Virginia area. Chesapeake, Norfolk, and Virginia Beach. That's the Tidewater area. I lived there for 6 years. Can't wait to go back camp. Eat some of them good fried crabs. Get up there with Betty and her husband, our sister Grace and her husband. And what's the other one? Somebody else say they up there close by. Might even meet was it that's brother Neil? What is he called? We have, now listen to what our brothers say here. We have lightning, 1/2 inch of rain earlier, flooding. Y'all be safe, okay? Family, I want to say thank y'all, and I appreciate y'all for being so kind, patient, and understanding. And if there's anything I can do for you, email us. You can ask me now if you think of it later. Neil lives in New Jersey. Okay, that's right. Half an hour drive from Philly. Wow, that's amazing how close it is. New Jersey is right there by it. And family, we covered that thing tonight. And our goal is to always bring you quality information, valid information. And we want to make sure that we cover things that are relevant to you and protect your benefits. And tonight we were talking about all these scams. And I want to say thank you, family, for being so incredible. Betty, thank you for being there for us. Jimmy Elmore, thank you. Charlton, thank you for your support. Even though you didn't answer that one question, you said you're not going to answer. I hold grudges on. I be nosy sometimes. Grace, thank you, Sister Grace. Oh, thank you, Benny, for being there for us. Thank you for the jewels, those who are given tonight. Thank you. And thank you, Jimmy, for reminding me of the name Trajector. A lot on my mind. You know, a lot be going on. Alaskan Ice, thank you for coming through, sister. Thank you, Joyce, for being so kind. And we want to thank Benny says, H-Town, how is our brother OT doing? I'm gonna have to email him. I'm worried about him, and I've been thinking about him. I'm playing it safe these days. Okay, you being careful what you say online. Okay, I got you. Thank you, Alaskan Ice, for the jewels tonight. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Kev, for coming through. Yes, indeed. We thank you so much. Family, we've been doing this thing no bad. Thank you for being here and supporting us and hanging in there, fam. Y'all been doing this thing. Say goodbye to each other, fam. While I'm looking this thing up. Thank Kev for that for them coins, them gold coins. Thank you too, Kev. Thank Betty for them gold coins. Boy, we got 4 sets. Benny for them gold coins. Family, we doing it. 66 Love, thank you for being here, supporting us. And I think you were the first person in. They were the first person in. RRCC, thank you so much. Yes, indeed. San Diego Marine, Hollywood, thank you so much. Oh, fam, this means a lot. See, fam, we going over this information, making it quality. Y'all know what we do. We want to make sure we give you information. Jason was in there early. Thank you. You might still be sitting back listening. Thank you, Jason, aka Minnie. And the first person in was 66. Yes, indeed. Thank you for joining us. Let's see. Make sure I don't miss nobody. Let me see. Heavy advisory in Shreveport. What? Heat advisory or weather? Neil is in New Jersey. Okay, you told me that. Okay, I got that. Benny H-Town is our brother OT. All right. I don't know. I'm going to check and I'm going to see. Okay. Might be busy. I'm going to check on him. Thank you, H-Town, bringing the ruckus. Do y'all think, tell me, when I come a certain way, am I bringing it from can we say remember them, what you call them, the magazines, those, what they used to call them back in the day, like the Inquirer? Do I bring a different kind of hyped up perspective? Let me know how. Am I bringing the drama? Jimmy say Ability Espresso show in Houston this week. Didn't know that. I don't know what that is, but okay. I'm playing this safety. Okay, you did say that. I think I got it. Okay, let me see it. Then Betty Bob said everyone has a blessed rest of their week. Praying and sending love and blessings. Benny says 93 degrees in Sacramento. And our sister, Farm Girl Rebel, she been traveling, but she still loves us. And her family, riding her horses and traveling to different areas. She's gonna try to get back in here by October. Yes, can you check on OT? I will. Oh, I definitely will. I've been missing him. I didn't think to contact him. I just been worried about him. Because he means a lot to us. H-Town, enjoy and have a blessing with your evening. Enjoy the rest of your week. I will. And Alaskan Ice. It feel good to see Alaskan Ice, and when Nomad just come in here, it just be feeling good, fam. I be feeling important. Yes, I will. God bless you too. Now, let me see. Let's say have a good week. Have a good week, Charles. Today's time. Good night. Family, we doing this thing. And let me say a quick prayer for y'all and for me. Dear Lord, thank you for the veteran family. Hold on. And I thank you for blessing us and keeping us together, Lord. We ask that you continue to strengthen us and bring us the knowledge, understanding we need to help others and protect our own benefits. In Jesus' name, amen. Benny said, good night, everyone. Benny, I don't know how you just been riding with me this long. You know I'm crazy. I thank you, Benny, for being here the whole time. Look, Alaska Night say good night. You hear what I'm saying? Thank you for that information, Alaska Night. So incredible, because if this one don't work, that looked very impressive. What you sent me about the that community care situation. Sending you love and blessings, prayers. Take care of yourself, Alaska Night. Yes, please, in Jesus' name, amen. Fam, we doing this thing. Thank y'all, family, and I appreciate you. We've been here a little over 2 hours, and we got that information. Have a great week, Benny. Yes, amen from Betty. Say you're welcome. Always, sister. And then our brother say, when is the next time you on? Well, if it's not impromptu, it's going to be on Thursday. Okay, we're going to be on Thursday. If I do a live stream tomorrow, you just click your notifications on. Sometime I do it. I might just put out shorter videos, clips of this, but check them out anyway. You might have missed some, or hearing it a second time, you'll see more than you did before. So family, thank y'all, and we appreciate you. We love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it. We really care about you. That if I've done something that may have offended you or thrown you out the wrong way, please come to me. I have no problem. I have no ego to inflate or offend. I just don't like trolls. Other than that, we gonna make it work. Let's, in the words of Lattimore, let's straighten it out. Huh? What do you say? Woman, how in the world can I understand when I don't even know what's wrong? No man say peace and blessings, everyone. Oh, fam, we got it. This is what we've been here. Benny sending love and prayers. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Grace. Yes, indeed. Family, good night, and we're going to catch y'all tomorrow. Y'all keep putting stuff in there. I don't want to do nothing. Have a great week. Boy, y'all showing too much love. I'm going to break out in the Negro spiritual. Watch out. Thank y'all for everything, and I want y'all to have a wonderful night, and we'll see you on the next one. You can keep putting your messages in. It'll come up. Good night.